Okay, welcome back. So I posted that Owl City video today, and then I posted it online to the Reddit, the Owl City Reddit, like I said I was gonna do, and I did it, and nothing really happened. I guess it seems like there's not really a lot of people on there right now, I guess, just because Owl City is not really doing much. Okay, there's the eel. So, I don't know, I got really like, that's not good. I got really nervous just like before I was gonna submit it. I knew I was gonna do that, like just overplay it or make it like it's gonna be a big thing, and just yeah, nothing bad or good, just whatever. I guess it's a good thing that I tried. I just don't know where. I don't really feel comfortable posting it like anywhere else. I'm not sure. I don't feel comfortable like. It would feel really disingenuous for me to like start like promoting the channel when I started out doing it as like my only goal, don't hit me, was like to just get better at talking and to practice talking, and now I'm just like, oh, I want viewers and stuff. That's why I kind of like the idea of doing the Owl City thing, because it's like a small group of people. Like I just want like maybe like a couple people to watch, just to help me get over some anxiety about like other people hearing me talk, because right now I know like nobody's listening, so it's a little different. I'm not as anxious, especially because I've been doing it so long, 5 months or whatever. But they got a couple of votes, but that was it. I don't think anybody clicked to the video. Just like a couple people saw the title maybe and were just like, oh, that's a nice video, and they just upvoted it, but I don't think anybody watched. The last time I checked, it was like 6 views, and I think those are all mine, because I watched it this morning to try and like not be as nervous to post it and be like, I could post this. So I just kept listening to it over and over to just be like, okay, you can post this, it's gonna be okay. And it did help. I don't know if I would have been able to do it otherwise if I didn't like watch it a bunch before. Oh. So that's that. My most viewed video is one of the Mario ones. It has like 23 views. And it's the one where it's so weird how YouTube works, I guess. I don't know. It must have just be because of the title. I put butts in the title, so that's why people watched it. That's so weird. That's why people clicked on it. It's the one where I talk about like Shrek and I Like Big Butts, the song and stuff. So in the title I put, I like big butts postulate or something. I thought that was kind of a funny title. I like making the titles. It makes me feel kind of creative to come up with funny references or whatever. Yeah. So I don't know. I thought I like big butts postulate. It was like a funny mix of like a scientific thing and a butt thing. I did one last week that I liked. It doesn't make much sense related to the video, but I just kind of thought of it and I just wanted to put it on a title. It's Sisyphus's tub thumping. I like that. It took me like 15 minutes to come up with that. It was the one where I kept dying on the rainbow ride level. And so I was like, okay, this is kind of like Sisyphus, but not really. I was trying to make a reference to like, I was like struggling and I was like persevering. But like Sisyphus doesn't persevere. And then I just thought of that I Get Knocked Down song. And I was like, Sisyphus is kind of tub thumping. He gets knocked down, but he gets up again. So I thought that was funny. It doesn't really make sense for the video, but I like spending time on that, just like the titles, instead of just coming up with whatever, like some line I said. I try to spend a couple extra minutes to think of something that'll make me laugh if I look back at it later. I got the star right. I'm not sure if I'm not sure how many stars I'm gonna get and to finish. I don't know if I'm gonna do all of them, or I'm getting to the point where I don't really know how to get some of these stars, the castle secret stars and stuff like that. Oh, that's an easy one, I think. Just do the Metal Mario thing. I went to see a movie yesterday with my parents, and I wanted to talk about some stuff about that. Okay, here we go. I went to see Spider-Man Far From Home. I mentioned a bunch of times probably that I don't really like the Marvel movies, but the one that I did really like was the first Spider-Man, Homecoming. I did really like that movie. Is that it? Should I do the 100 coins? Cool Mountain. Let's do that. And I like this one a lot too. I was trying to think why, like, what's so different. Like, I watched, on the plane when I went to California, I watched Captain Marvel. And I didn't like it. And I didn't like the... Oh, I don't know how to do this one. I always have trouble. I know what you're kind of supposed to do, but maybe I'll just do the 100 coins here if I can't figure it out. So I didn't like the I'm not sure if you're supposed to get ahead of it and then go like over here, or if you're supposed to go behind it. No. Oh. Okay. I don't know how to get it to stop. I don't really like any of the Avengers movies, really. The last one I saw, Endgame, I was in the theater and I was like, it's fine. I just didn't really have any expectations. I know it's like a culmination of like a bunch of movies, and that's part of it, and maybe I don't pay attention enough to be like into it that much. But I think the reason I like Spider-Man is because it kind of is okay just being like goofy and doesn't try to be too serious. And I was thinking like this movie wasn't really that funny. Like I didn't really think any of the jokes landed too great. I don't know. I think the Avengers movies, I think what I was thinking is like they try to be like too epic. Like the scene I just thought of is like an Endgame, just the whole ending part, like the whole battle is like, I don't like it. There's one part where a bunch of like the women characters are like they have the gauntlet or something and they're like flying towards Thanos or something, and it's okay for that to be in the movie, but they shoot it like in a way that makes it like you have to take it seriously and not just like it's a goofy thing they threw in. It's too serious and it's too forced. I don't know, but Spider-Man's good. Talk more about Spider-Man. I was really excited to see, because I like Jake Gyllenhaal a lot, so I was excited when he got cast, and so they got Michael Keaton and Jake Gyllenhaal for the two. Did I get that star already? And I don't know, so yeah, I'm just gonna talk a lot about Spider-Man, so spoilers for everything. And I haven't listened to any like reviews, which is good, so this is just like all my own stuff. I'm sure I won't have any like hot takes or anything, but the only real like experience I have with Spider-Man is, I guess, when I was a kid, I watched the cartoon a lot, and the movies, the Tobey Maguire ones. So I mean, I don't really know that much about Spider-Man. I remember I like Mysterio. He's like a cool villain. I forgot, like, his whole thing is, like, obviously he's, like, illusions and stuff. But to see that, like, with a $200 million budget and, like, all the cool stuff they can do was really cool. I liked that a lot. It kind of... I know everybody who watched this movie knew that, like, eventually Mysterio was gonna turn, because obviously he's a bad guy, and I knew he was a bad guy. But I was thinking, like, Jake Gyllenhaal's a really good actor. Maybe they'll keep him around for a couple movies, or like the next part of the Avengers or whatever. He'll be one of the villains. And I kind of want them to do like a Sinister Six story with Spider-Man. I think that would be fun. They've done a good job with everything else, so I would trust them to do that. Well, but they've already killed Vulture and Mysterio. But yeah, they definitely got me with the first part of the movie. I was like, are they really just gonna have these elementals be the villain? And like, just have Mysterio be... Oh, I have to go to the slide, dummy. That's where all the coins are. I was feeling kind of like, oh, they're kind of wasting Jake Gyllenhaal. He's not really very interesting in this movie. He's kind of boring. But once he kind of turns into the villain, he gets a lot of good scenes. I don't think... I should have got that and I didn't. Is that gonna kill me? 5 coins? What is that noise? Sorry, I'm not doing a very good job. So, I mean, the obvious thing that I'm sure everybody noticed is like it's Mysterio's motivation is just like The Incredibles. It's the same thing, and The Incredibles did it better, so I'm sure some people might not like it for that reason. But I mean, there's nothing new, so it didn't really bother me. Everybody's copying everybody else all the time. Incredibles copied it from somebody else, or some comic or something, probably. Where am I gonna get 100 coins? Will that blue coin come back? I don't think so. They kind of, they didn't really do it well with his motivation. Like, they kind of just had him give a speech in the bar and be like, this is why we're doing this. And it kind of worked because they were kind of like goofy about it. Oops, this isn't good. Nope, how do I get that now? Okay. And they made references to like past movies, which is kind of fun. And they were just like goofy and like, I don't know, it worked that way, I think. They didn't take it seriously. And I was fine with that. have to go back up. Why do I keep doing this? Anything else? The beginning, I thought I didn't really like. They spent a lot of time. Like, I guess if it was funnier, I would have enjoyed it, but just wasn't really that funny. They spent a lot of time just like traveling and like making jokes, and I feel like a lot of it didn't really impact the story, and I just wanted more time with Mysterio, because there's like a bunch of scenes with him like doing illusions with Peter, and it's really cool. I just want more of that. And they feel like just wasted a bunch of time at the beginning, and they could have done more. I guess they did enough. Where'd the star go? Does it disappear? No way. I did not know that. Okay, what the heck? Let's do it again. That was pretty easy. I keep saying don't spend more than 20 minutes. But I don't want to stop. I still got some more stuff to say about Spider-Man. I'm gonna get this blue coin. Ugh, man, that's tough. Yeah, I liked all the stuff with like Iron Man. I liked the whole yeah, all that stuff was really good. Like him like just feeling the pressure of like Iron Man dying and nobody taking his place, and him giving the Edith system to Mysterio. It all was really, I like that stuff a lot. And I guess they're definitely doing a third one. They have to. I don't know when that's coming out, but I'm excited for that, to see what they do. I don't know what they're gonna do. I guess I have to stop there. I didn't really say anything interesting, but they brought back what's his name? J.K. Simmons. That's the kind of fan service that feels good. It makes me happy. There's no, I guess it's just kind of a fun thing they threw in. Like they didn't make a big deal out of it, which is why it worked really well. And for Jonah Jameson to have like this podcast show or whatever he had, and be like a Rush Limbaugh kind of person is kind of funny. Alright, you're not supposed to get up there, I guess. Okay. I spent... Oh! Okay. You know what? I'm gonna stop there, and maybe I'll get the 100 coins before the next episode. Or I'll at least get like 80 or whatever. Okay. That was bad. Okay. See you tomorrow.